right, I'm just going to have to try to talk louder. My voice is a little gone today. I've been talking all day, and some people like it when I can't hear me, and I have to stop talking. So I'm going to try to talk louder. Welcome everybody for coming here on this wonderful warm night. The option is a lot of snow or warm. I'll take the warm, okay? Tonight the Westland Community Foundation is handing out over $27,000 in scholarships to 15 Westland students. 14 of the students will receive a $1,500 scholarship for college of their choice. Jacob, Terry, Ella, Austin, and Kayla will receive matching funds because they're going to Schoolcraft College. So when we give you $1,500 that goes to Schoolcraft, they'll match your funds next year for another $1,500. Okay? But there's one problem. You have to have a 2.5 grade point average when you're at school, and you have to be a full-time student. Is that correct, Lynette? I said that. Full-time, yes, that's what it says here. So remember that, and we can go forward. I'd like to thank the scholarship committee who received over 50 applicants. So think about that. You're 14 out of the 50 applicants that apply, over 50 applicants. So you're the cream of the crop, okay? I'd like to thank Steve Kay, principal at the Career Tech Center. Steve, thanks a lot. Karen Truesdale. Karen, wave your hand. Higher, Karen. There you go. She does so much stuff for us. It's like Steve just says, yes, Karen, and she takes care of it, okay? Dina Beck. Dina, where are you at? Over here? Where? Okay. There we go. There we go. Am I not talking loud enough? Oh, boy. I'll try harder. Sharon Scott. Sharon, I love her. Diane Fritz. I love her just as much. And Sandy Godbout, just as much. They're Westland Community Foundation members. And the gal that's always telling me what to do, where to go, is my daughter, Lynette Hobiak. We also like to thank Mayor Wild for coming out to help with our presentation. He has always been a supporter of everything that this foundation and Patty and I have tried to do in this school district. He's been 100% helpful on everything. Mayor? Craig Walkenbach. Craig, he's the guy who keeps running around saying, smile, okay? He's the guy with the camera. He's from the WLND TV. He's on the foundation board. He's been such a great supporter. And just wait how many days do they have to wait before they can see themselves on TV?
Next week it'll be on.
Next week, okay, so keep your eye. Everybody know what WLND TV is? City of Westland Cable? So start next week, start watching, and you'll catch yourself.
And we'll put it on YouTube, and if you go to the Community Foundation website, I think Lynette's going to hook it up where we can link it to that.
Okay, great.
Dr. Holt is here.
Yeah, I know that, thank you. I want to tell you a story about Glenn Shaw. I went to Wayne Memorial and graduated back in 1961. All right, I'll tell you. And before I tell this story, I'd like 3 or 4 people over here, Ashley, I want you to stand up. Students, I want students to just stand up. Give me 7 students from this side, okay? And 7 from this side, please stand up. Okay, we got 7 over here. Then if I could get a few mothers to stand up, so I could tell you this story. So you probably never thought about trying out for football, right? Oh, hey. Thank God you weren't there when I was playing. So anyhow, Coach Domke was a great football coach and a great teacher at Wayne Memorial High. So we run down the flats behind the high school, and He says, all right, today there was 100 kids showed up for football practice. And he said, I'm going to tell you, tomorrow, half of you won't be here. And if you're not here, you're not on the team. Whoa. So we worked out that day the most brutal workout you could ever have for an out-of-condition body. When you woke up the next morning, you knew what Don Domke was talking about. You couldn't get out of bed. You were so sore. And this is where my mother came in, and I said, Mom, you're going to have to help me get out of bed. I mean, really, I had to have her help me get out of bed. She said, well, if you're that bad, you should stay in bed. I said, if I don't show up, I won't be on the team. She helped get me out of bed. I got dressed. I had a car back then, and I drove to school. Went down there, and to my surprise, 50 students were there. The rest didn't get out of bed. So, you students over here that are standing up, you're going to go to college. Ashley, you're going to be one of them. You're going to, after the first year, you're going to say, I don't want to go back again. And how do I know that it's half of the students that are receiving this? Because the state average says 49% of you will return for the second year. Now, you mothers, you're going to be failures too, because you're going to not pull them out of bed. So everybody in this room has a responsibility for the second year. When the daughter starts complaining or the son says, you have got to stand up and say, no, they gave you $1,500. You have to go the second year. Don't be one of those statistics that says you're not going to. I don't want you being in that statistic. So what we're going to do, my wife and I discussed this, for every one of you that go the second year, you're going to call us, you're going to be here at another meeting like this tonight with some other students, and we're going to give you another $1,000. I don't want to be giving out $7,000 worth. Okay? I do not want to be here and have you embarrass me and say, oh, well, we couldn't make it. We just didn't have enough drive to go the second year. You mothers have to drive them. You fathers have to push them. And said there are people in this room supporting you because you said you want to go to college. It's just so easy to say, I looked this up. I couldn't believe it when I saw the statistics. 49% go the second year. And out of that 49%, only like 50% again finish. Don't be a quitter, okay? Work hard. Do your best. You can sit down now. We've had a theme throughout all the years we've been doing school programs, whether we had the Champions program, then the Scholars program at the high school. And I recognize some faces here that were in those programs. And God bless you, you know. The message we always had, what the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. So what that means, your mind says, I want to go to college. I believe I can do good. And I will achieve it. Okay? Is that a promise? Let me hear it. Yeah. Okay. So, I didn't need the microphone, huh? Thank you. I get a little passionate about this, you know. We've been doing scholarships for a number of years. I got to think that we're probably have given out $250,000 worth of scholarships. Not only are we looking for the student that's the A student, we're looking for that student that's a C student also. We have a grade point that you have to achieve to be even considered, and it's a 2.2 grade point. Now, how did you come up with that number, Glenn? That was me. I was a 2.2, okay? So I know I'm doing all right. I know because you're a 2.2 doesn't mean you can't achieve. So we want to look out for students that are doing that well, but all of a sudden, boom, we see them, oh, they're at a mechanic school. Look at how great they're doing here. Or boom, they're doing something over here in the printing department. They're doing something good in the nursing class. I don't know Steve, I don't know all the school classes you got, but I know Steve and the committee is constantly looking through the whole gambit of people so that I know when I was a 2.2, I would have never thought of asking for a scholarship. I would have never applied. It was crazy. Who's going to give me a scholarship? So make sure, if you got siblings, tell them you have an opportunity. Just keep working hard. All right, we're going to start giving out these scholarships now, and we're very proud of all you kids, okay? So who's coming up with the scholarships now, okay? Mayor's going to come out and give out the first couple.
Thanks, Glenn. Before we get started, how about a big round of applause for Glenn and Patty Shaw. And everybody at the Westland Community Foundation for year after year making sure that everybody in the Wayne-Westland School District has access to scholarships. So we're very proud of the work that they've done. I have 2 students to announce, Glenn, so I'm not worried about these 2 coming back for that second year, but if they don't, I've got 3 kids at home, so can I have their $1,000? I got a couple kids put through college myself. So with that, before I bring up my 2 students, I'd like to just recognize our Wayne-Westland School Superintendent, Dr. Shelley Holt, who's with us here today. And of course, you guys all know the principal here at the Career Technical Center, Stephen Kay. Thank you. Okay, so my first student is actually a young man that I met back when I believe he was about 8 years old, but I'm not positive. His name is Austin Bazin. Austin, you want to step forward here? Austin is planning on attending Schoolcraft College, and he has aspirations of eventually moving on up to Lake Superior State College, and he wants to pursue the field of engineering. In accordance with that goal, Austin just completed his second year at the William D. Ford Career Technical Center in the Robotics Electronics program. He's a hard worker, and he's looking forward to becoming the first member of his family to attend college for engineering. Austin has been working to become an Eagle Scout, and that's when I first met him, I believe, when he was just getting started off in Scouts. And he enjoys volunteering his time working with the area Boy Scout troops. Austin is described by those that know him as a hard worker who's outstanding and a bright student. Austin, on behalf of the Westland Community Foundation, we're proud to present a check for $1,500, a scholarship in recognition of your ambition, desire to continue your education, improve and prepare for your future. This is presented by Glenn and Patty Shaw and the Westland Community Foundation.
All right, come on over here. Austin, I don't know, you have to talk real loud, Austin, you hear me, I'm yelling in your ear. I don't know if you understand Lake Superior State University.
Yep.
Let me see, it's 97 today, and that's going to be completely the opposite up there. Are you aware of that?
Yes.
Are you aware the snow is this deep?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I want to make sure before you do. So what got you interested in what you're taking here?
What got me interested was the way that we were working in class, and
Talk louder.
I'm so sorry.
Get on it up there.
It kind of like got me interested in it, and I figured that that was something I'm known for doing in my class because I was really good at it, and for the past 2 years I really have been doing good in it, and I thought I would take engineering because it kind of does interest me as well, because the stuff that we work there is like building parts and all that. So I figured that, hey, this is something that I'm pretty much am known for, so why not just take up engineering?
All right. Great.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Get back here now, okay?
We should have them introduce their parents too.
Yeah. Point up your parents here. Tell you. Austin's parents, please stand.
Why don't you introduce them, Austin?
That's my mom and dad over there. I like to thank them for helping me out and all of this, for helping me becoming successful and all. Thank you so much.
All right, come back here, okay? Yeah, there. Excuse me. Right here.
Get one too.
All right, step back here then. Oh, yeah, let's get one.
Thanks. Okay, our next student is Christopher Forbes. Christopher, you want to step forward? Christopher is planning on attending Wayne State University to pursue the field of computer programming because he's interested in the idea of making software and developing computer games. In preparation for his future, Christopher has just completed studies in principles of computing, as well as 2 years of electronic robotics here at the William D. Ford Career Technical Center. He has continuously shown a strong work ethic and has been consistently focused on producing only the best work possible. He's been a member of the National Technical Honor Society while enrolled. I'm so excited I can barely speak. I should have took some public speaking classes when I was at John Glenn. You know what? It paid off later in my career. He's been a member of the National Technical... That was a joke, guys. You guys were supposed to laugh. All right. He's been a member of the National Technical Honor Society while enrolled at the William D. Ford Career Technical Center. Christopher's maturity and dedication to doing well will help him to be successful in his post-secondary studies. Ladies and gentlemen, Christopher Forbes.
Christopher, you gotta get over here by these microphones here now, because holy crap, you had a whole list of things there, didn't you? Jeez. Now, let me see, could you handle this for me and help me out with this thing here?
What?
Well, I need classes on this, and I think you sounded like you could teach me everything I need to know about this cell phone. I marvel. What? My wife wants to say something.
Put your cell phone away.
Oh. You see now, you know what you say now. I just want you to rehearse. Yes, dear.
Yes.
So, what school are you going to again?
I changed what school I was going to Schoolcraft.
Okay, you're going to go to Schoolcraft?
Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. So you're going to get matching funds then, right?
I thought that would have been one of the people that announced me, but is there something I have to do first before I appear on that list?
You'll have to talk to Lynette right here and get that all straightened out. She'll take care of you, okay?
Yep.
All right, great.
Thank
So
you.
we're going to take a picture taken here. Hey, Bill, you didn't give him the check.
Yep, I got your check here. Why don't you introduce your parents for us
Yeah.
real quick, too.
It's my mom over there, Hattie Forbes.
Good luck.
All right, congratulations, guys.
Oh, wait, back again there. All right.
All right.
Okay. Okay, Sharon's next. You didn't give me that sheet. See, Sharon Scott, please. Speak loud.
I will. Oh,
Tiny
the
voice.
mics don't work. Okay.
Just the one on the right does.
Okay.
It can go to the camera back.
All right. Hello, everybody. It's so good to be here for another scholarship award ceremony. These are the best things about being on the foundation, believe me. And we all have a good time, and it's always rewarding to see all the students here. So anyway, the first one that I have is Ella Main. She was the first one here, too. Come on up, Ellen. Ella will be attending Schoolcraft College in the fall. She will be pursuing studies in the field of education and working with students with special needs. Ella has just completed the Early Childhood Teacher Education Program at the William D. Ford Career Technical Center after devoting 2 years to her studies. Ella is a very dedicated student and works hard to be successful. She has worked well with the students in the preschool classroom. Ella is very active in her community, church, as well as school. She strives to do well and works hard to achieve success. Ella is eager to continue learning about child care in the post-secondary level. Congratulations, Ella.
We're going to have her talk a little bit here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She's going to talk real loud, too.
Yes, I am.
All right, I'm right here with
I'm
you.
a loud
okay?
talker, so
So, special needs kids?
yes,
Wow, huh?
yeah.
There's a great future in that, but besides the great future, really helping out kids in need.
Yes.
We happen to have a grandson that's autistic, and we know that we had people really working directly with him. He's a shining star, and I want to tell you something, people. You want to hug this kid when you see him. We just love him so much, but he's going to public school and that too. So I mean, you're going into a great career as far as our herd is concerned. So very good. So what school are you going to?
I'm going to go to Schoolcraft and then Eastern.
Okay, great idea. I've suggested to my grandkids that that's where they should go. Is they should go to a community college because it costs so much to go to college.
Yeah.
You know, that's a good place to get started and then move on to another college. So great. You're going to be here next year to get $1,000, aren't you?
I hope so.
No.
Yes.
Mean that? Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to see you next year. Thank you. We're going to get a picture over here.
Congratulations, dear. Congratulations.
Over here, Sharon.
Oh, sorry. Hey.
Thank you. Oh, yeah, right up there.
The next student is Dylan Taylor. Will Dylan please come up? Dylan will be furthering his education, beginning a career at the electrical trade. We need the electricians badly. Dylan feels that the training and hands-on work is very interesting. Dylan has taken the automotive technology course at the William D. Ford Career Technical Center and is a member of the National Technical Honor Society. He enjoys working with his hands in his free time. He's often found working on cars in his own garage. Dylan is a persistent and motivated young man who takes on new tasks easily. He's accomplished earning his ASE mechanic certification in 1 year. He will be through his diligent and hard work that he will succeed. Congratulations, Dylan. Very good.
So Dylan, I want to tell you a little experience I'm having right now. I'm working on another a charity program that we're doing. We're trying to rehab an industrial building. And one of the problems that I'm having is electrician.
Yeah.
I mean, to tell you folks, not only will he make a lot of money, he will be so busy in that field because you can't get a hold of anybody. They're all booked up. They've got so much work going on. So I think he really made a wise choice.
Thank you.
So what made you make that choice? Tell me how you got there.
I just sat down and thought about the easiest way to make the most money. And that's what came to mind.
You make a lot of money.
Yeah, that's
Hopefully.
That's going to be a
Yes.
great career. Okay, let's get a picture here, Sharon.
Congratulations.
Get over here.
Look, one more over there. Don't move.
You can come up closer too, you know. Okay? All right.
Okay, the next one I have is Bernard McQueen. Bernard, will you come up, please? There. Bernard is planning on attending Eastern Michigan University. He would like to pursue a career in game design and programming. Bernard has completed 2 years of studies in the field at the William D. Ford Career Technical Center. He enjoys the creative thought process that goes into creating a video game and working on coding. Bernard will do well in this area as he has been a self-described gamer since he was 3 years old. He works well with others and was a part of the team that created an elaborate game in the classroom. He was also instrumental in creating a series of online flashcards that covered a variety of technical topics. Bernard was continuously expanding his knowledge and eagerly embraced new material as it became available. Congratulations, Bernard.
Okay, get over here. So Bernard, did you ever see that commercial on TV where the tech kid comes home to see his grandparents and they're standing on the porch with all their tech stuff? You know, they don't know if this doesn't work. You got to show us how to do that.
No, not really.
You haven't
I've
seen
seen
that,
something similar.
But does your grandparents do that to you? How about your folks?
Not really. They're pretty techy.
Oh, well, you can help me.
Yeah, come to my house.
So,
Just give me a call anytime.
all right. I think you picked out a great career there, huh? Mm-hmm. There's a lot of that stuff going on. I mean, the world, I'm an old guy, and the world's going so fast. It's hard for us older people to keep up with it. It's just incredible. So I think what you're going to be doing quite well. Good luck to you. Anything you want to tell the folks here about why you're going to, how great you're going to do? You're going to be back here next year?
Well, my mama never raised no quitter, so obviously I'm not gonna give up on college.
Mom, please stand up. There she is. All right. God bless you. All right. You'll be getting out of bed, right? We're finishing. Great. Get back. Oh, wait a second. I'm sorry.
Yeah, gotta get a picture now. Okay,
Well,
move down a little
we go.
bit. Yep, there we go. Alrighty. Okay, Sandy?
You got another?
No, I'm done.
Sandy Godbout.
I can't get my garbage.
I want you to know that these ladies that are coming up to do this, these are the same ladies at Christmas time that go shopping to buy kids toys and clothes that are in need. And I tell you what, I don't know how much they spend, a couple $1,000s of shopping, and they're always out there, and really, it's a big job. Oh, and then they bring all the toys and stuff back to our office, and then we have another crew, and these folks are, but other people too help out, to wrap them all. So, I mean, it's like these people put their heart in everything they do. Thanks, mate.
Good evening and welcome. I too have several people. The first person I have is Madison Mobley. Madison is planning on attending Wayne State University. Her hope is to study hard and become an endocrinologist, which is something dear to my heart. An endocrinologist.
What's that? Oh, I'll ask you later.
Madison is very interested in helping people who have diabetes or a hormone imbalance. She would like to help them become aware of their health situation and help them learn how to take control of their situation. Madison has already begun her studies by taking health occupations at the William D. Ford Career Technical Center. She was involved with the HOSA group as well as being a member of the National Technical Honor Society. It is Madison's wish to one day be successful in the medical field and someday be able to give back to charitable organizations in an effort to help those in need. Congratulations. Thank you. Can I just pick your pen?
Back up a little bit here.
Oh, yeah, your turn.
Madison, we have to get her to say a few words. So what is that? You were going, oh, excuse me, you're going like this. What is that? Diabetes and?
Your endocrine system, it's like your thyroid and like your ovaries and
Okay.
all that.
So what got you interested in that?
I actually have a thyroid problem myself, so.
Oh.
And I've always wanted to be a doctor. I've always been interested in the medical field because I like to help people a lot. And when I found out I had a thyroid problem, I started seeing this doctor who I didn't think was so helpful. So it made me want to go into that field and be the type of person that can help.
God bless you. God bless you. Great. Come over here. Your folks, your mother, asked her to stand up. Is that mother over there with the car? How'd I guess with the camera? Okay. You're doing a good job with it. Thank you.
My second student is Jasmine A. Perry.
Wait, before we get started on Jasmine, am I going to see you next year?
Yes.
Okay. Come on up here, Jasmine.
Jasmine is planning on attending Michigan State University. It is her hope to pursue a career in medicine. Jasmine believes that by helping someone who may be ill would be a rewarding thing. She's been giving back to the community for some time, as she has been a Girl Scout leader, held a leadership position in the anti-bullying club, and has worked in customer service for several years. Jasmine has been in the medical assisting program at the William D. Ford Technical Center and plans to pursue a doctorate in medicine while in college. She has been described as a great example in leadership and character, and her desire to help others is testimony to that. Congratulations.
Wow, huh? I want to tell you something. When I was in 11th grade, back at Wayne Memorial again, I don't know how I got over here. Boo, yeah, boo. I had a couple guys who used to bully me. So I think it's great. And you had no place to go to back then. Now they have, everybody's aware now. So that's great you're doing that. But now, this medical field that you want to go into, that's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Well, I got interested in it because my mother, she was studying nursing at Schoolcraft.
You have to speak up a little bit because I'm standing next to you. Can't hear you.
Okay, well, I got interested in it because my mother, she attended Schoolcraft and she took nursing for 2 years and got her associates in it. And I want to follow her footsteps. But I was always...
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead. No.
But I was always interested in it because my grandmother was very ill. She still is. She had diabetes, arthritis, so she was always in pain. So it always made me sad about her feeling so ill. So I wanted to be able to help someone or help more people.
God bless you. God bless. Where's Mom at?
She's actually ill. She's under the weather.
Mom's not here tonight because she's not feeling well. Anybody else here?
No.
Okay. You did a good job by yourself. Come on over here.
Thank you.
I'm going to see you next year, right?
You
All right. Okay.
My next person, I need to see Austin Reed. Austin has been accepted to Schoolcraft College and is preparing to begin her study in forensics. She's very interested in learning the finer points of using DNA, fingerprints, and human tissue to complete an investigation and get the information necessary to bring a criminal to justice. Austin has studied graphic design at the William D. Ford Career Technical Center and has been a member of the crew, a behind-the-scenes member for all the plays at John Glenn High School. She's looking forward to the college experience and creating her career in forensics. Congratulations.
All right, here we are, Austin. We're going to tell everybody, what does that mean, forensics?
It's just helping.
We got to do it louder, though, because I'm standing here and I'm having a hard time hearing you. Speak it up. Go ahead.
It's just helping solve crimes.
You didn't get much louder. Come on.
I can't.
Yeah, you can.
No.
You can.
It's just helping solve crimes and with science. That's all.
Come on, you can do better than that.
That is.
You got to say it louder. I couldn't hear you. I'm standing right next to you.
Football game.
It's solving crimes with science and.
Okay, so that would be in the legal field. You would be doing research on people who were killed or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I watch Law and Order all the time. So that's the kind of thing I see on Law and Order, where they come out and they've got this person's body laying there, and they say, oh, I got this here, oh, that didn't happen there. And that's the kind of stuff you're talking about, huh? Wonderful. I have 141 series left that are got recorded on my TV. I don't know how, I have to ask one of these guys how to stop it. Well, wonderful. So now what school are you going to? I didn't pick
Schoolcraft.
Up. Schoolcraft. Oh, bonus. All right. How about your mom here? I see your mom and your grandma here. Stand up, you guys. You can't see if you're sitting down there with your camera. Great. Come on over here. We're going to get a picture taken. And you hear all these different things that these kids are looking into. It blows my mind. It's just awesome, some of the things they're talking about doing. So.
My final student is Zachary Rowe. Zachary will be attending Michigan State University to study computer coding and game animation. He has taken game design and programming at the William D. Ford Career Technical Center and computer studies at the John Glenn High School in preparation for his post-secondary experience. It is his desire to become involved in animating 3D animations. Zachary has been involved in football, art club, and a study group at his church. He has great leadership qualities and is motivated to succeed. Zachary has displayed a passion for learning and carries himself with integrity. Congratulations, Zachary.
That sounds so different, what you're trying to get into. Mm-hmm. What made you think of that?
Well, one mainly my sister over there who's recording.
Okay.
Yeah, she has, when I was growing up, she's basically filled with nothing but like animation stuff like cartoons.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been like 3D animated games and all that.
No kidding.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty great. Congratulations. That's awesome. And you're going to go to Michigan State, huh?
Eastern Michigan.
Oh, Eastern Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good luck to you, guy. Well, we're going to see you next year?
Of course.
Okay, that's a man. Okay, come on over here. We'll get a picture.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Okay, guy. Back, what's over here? We'll balance this line over.
Okay.
Diane Fritz? Nope. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Steve K?
You got to settle for me.
I'll take you.
Yeah. All right, we have 3 more students to recognize. The first one is Terry Lewis. So Terry is planning on attending Schoolcraft College in the fall. He is planning on continuing in the welding field because he finds it enjoyable. As a student of the William D. Ford Career Technical Center, Terry was a hard worker who displayed an excellent work ethic. While in school, Terry not only concentrated on his studies, but managed to be part of the John Glenn football team, as well as participating in recreational basketball. Terry has been described as outgoing, kind, and a team player. Terry has said that his desire to care for his family is what pushed him to succeed. Congratulations, Terry.
Come on over here, Terry.
Congratulations.
No, Steve, we don't give that to him yet.
Oh, not yet?
He's got a lot of words he's got to say here. Terry, metal, does it artwork you do? You do any artwork with metal?
You can say it's artwork, I guess.
Is that what you do?
It's like...
Reason why I'm asking that, this project I was telling you about rehabbing it, it's called the Village Park, Village Arts and Arts at, let's start again. It's called the Village Art Factory out in Canton. And we're looking for artists that do those different things, you know, to be in there. So I was just wondering if that's the kind of thing you're talking about. What other thing would you be doing besides art with the metal stuff?
It's like building stuff, putting stuff together. Like
you have to talk louder. I'll tell you. Pass it on, folks. Go ahead, tell me.
Said building stuff or like putting metals together, like how the chairs is and stuff like that.
Ah, I see.
Like how metal combine together.
Oh, okay. So you can make furniture and things like that. And I got you. Anything with metal, you're the guy. Yeah, great. Congratulations. Sounds good. Come on over here. Come on, Mom. This is your mother? Okay, great.
Congratulations.
I generally can figure out the cameras.
The next student is Noah Luke. Noah will be attending Washtenaw Community College. The career path he has chosen is heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. The opportunity to work in a variety of locations, as well as making a good living, encourages Noah to pursue this career. Noah has taken welding at the William D. Ford Career Technical Center and is considered to be a team player and works well with others. Noah was a member of the National Technical Honor Society. He is looking forward to beginning the quest of his future career.
Thank you. So that building I was telling you about, Noah,
Well-
I got a price on 5 air conditioners, HVAC system.
Well, actually, I work over at Downriver Refrigeration Supply. We're heating and cooling suppliers,
Okay.
so come on down there.
All
I'll
right.
give you a discount.
But they want $80,000. I want you guys to get an idea what that kind of career these things are. To get these 5 air HVAC systems, they're up in the ceiling, $80,000. So that's a great career.
Well, actually, I plan on going into welding. 'Cause,
Welding?
Yeah,
Great.
welding's the way to go.
Get a little closer here.
I like welding because the sparks and stuff. I just you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't really want to do these type of jobs, and I just kind of like to be that guy to do the stuff that nobody else wants to do. So, kind of get out there and so.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. Congratulations. Come on over here.
All right, yeah. Thank you.
Okay, and our next student is Kayla Snyder. Kayla will be attending Schoolcraft College. She is very interested in a career in sports medicine. Kayla has taken health occupations at the William D. Ford Career Technical Center, as well as being a member of HOSA. Through HOSA, Kayla helped her fellow students prepare for the regional competition in which she also participated in the sports medicine category. She has earned the AHA certification in CPR and first aid. Kayla is a determined young lady who will find success in her chosen field. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You folks, not only the careers they're picking out, their backgrounds are incredible, aren't they? Yeah, these kids are awesome. I'm just so proud. I'm so glad to hear those kinds of things. So tell us about how you figured out you wanted to do this stuff.
I actually decided to go into sports medicine because I did a job shadowing with an orthopedic and sports med physician, and it was just kind of willy-nilly, just trying to figure out something to do. And I actually really enjoyed it. Found it very interesting. So that's my chosen field.
Great. Well, great. Congratulations.
Thank you.
There you go.
I think we're about even now. Is that it?
Yep.
We got somebody else coming up? Oh. Ashley, would you please come up? Ashley, my wife and I got to know her better over the years because she's been in the Champions program both semesters, in the Scholars program both semesters, and achieved every time she was in the program. And so we were just so excited about all of her successes that she was doing. But then she does this other crazy stuff. During her 4 years at John Glenn, she graduated valedictorian at John Glenn High School, vice president of the Student Council, secretary of the Student Council, vice president of Publicity and National Honor Society, cheered for the varsity competitive cheerleading program, won the Distinguished Young Woman of Wayne-Westland for 2018, and volunteered for National Honor Society and Distinguished Young Woman Program. Ashley obviously is very dedicated, and she wants to become a doctor. And tomorrow, she's going to take her check and go to University of Michigan and to become a doctor. So we're so proud of her. So, Patty, so go on, tell us a few things. Now, by the way, the first time she was one of our spokespersons at our champions. I think you were the first one. And after she got done, she spoke so well. But I said, you got to help out an old guy. You got to talk slower. So I think she's working on it. Let's find out. Go ahead.
What would you like me to talk about?
Tell me about what you're going to do and where you're going.
So next Saturday, I actually start school at the University of Michigan in Ann Arbor. I started the Summer Bridge Scholars Program. And then after that, I'll be attending again in the fall. And then another 8 years after that to become a doctor, hopefully, or maybe I'll do something else in the medical field. But I really want to help people and find my purpose in life, because there's more to life than just doing a job and just getting the hang of it. I want to make a difference and impact other people's life in a positive way.
You know, Ashley also told us in the past, for my wife and I, Patty and I, that she's so appreciative of what we do, and we're so honored to be able to do it. And she says, I promise you, I'll pass it forward. And that she's going to, when she gets to doing well, she's going to make sure she can help out other people. We're so proud of you, Ashley.
Thank you so much.
Am I going to see you again next year?
Yes, the next 4 years.
Am I going to see you next year? Next year? Got you all? All right. Get over here then, Ashley. Oh, Ashley, I'm sorry. Ashley. I'm the guy that's standing over here. Mom, stand up, too. There's Dad, Mom. Let's give her a big hand.
Thank you.
Okay, I want to share another thought with you. I have grandkids going to college, and I could tell you they all started out in one direction. And then after the first year, they said, well, maybe I want to go and be this. So my point that I'm trying to say to you is, it's great that you have a goal and a target of what you want to do today. But there is absolutely nothing wrong as you're going along and you see something else with your experience to say, maybe I want to do that. Nothing wrong with that, making a change. Because what you need to do when you're all done is be happy. That's what's really critically important. Be happy. So with your future. Craig, did you have some other things you wanted to do here? Take pictures here?
I think we're good unless you want to give pictures, and I know they don't want to go outside.
No, we're good then, I think. Thanks, kids. Let's give them all a big hand. Whew. All right, you can go sit down. Once again, as I say, every year we're absolutely amazed when you hear their credentials of how they got to here. So let's give these kids a great big hand again, okay? Thank you all.